Did you know that hummingbirds have the fastest metabolism of any animal? But what is a metabolism? The metabolism is the sum of all the processes in your body that keep you alive. For example, your heartbeat, your breathing, and how fast you digest your food. So when we say that a hummingbird has a fast metabolism, that means that a hummingbird does all of these things very quickly. Let's learn more about the hummingbird's metabolism. Did you know that a hummingbird's heart can beat 1,000 times each minute? Compare that to your heart that only beats 60 to 200 times each minute. Hummingbirds also take 250 breaths each minute at rest. When you're resting, you take about 8 to 16 breaths each minute. Hummingbirds also eat every 15 minutes, visit 1,000 flowers each day, and they go into a special type of sleep where they can slow down their hearts, breaths, and temperature so that they don't starve to death while they're sleeping. Hummingbirds fly differently than other birds. Hummingbirds move their wings in figure eights like this. We are the only birds that can fly in place, and we can also fly backwards. Okay, now it's your turn. Stand up from your desk and hold out your arms like this. We're going to move our arms in a figure eight like hummingbirds would. I'm going to put 30 seconds on the clock, and I want to see how many times you can move your arms in a figure eight. Each time you move your arms, count. 1, 2, 3. Ready? How many times were you able to move your arms in 30 seconds? Hummingbirds can rotate their wings 300 to 2,400 times in 30 seconds. Did you know that there are 330 species of hummingbirds, and all of us live in North America and South America? Let's look at a map. Let's find out how many types of hummingbirds there are in some different countries. In Canada, there are 5 species of hummingbirds. In the United States, there are 24 species of hummingbirds. In Mexico, this number goes up to 58. Ecuador has the most hummingbird species with 163 hummingbirds. Then in Brazil, there are 81 hummingbirds, and in Chile, there are 10 hummingbirds. Pause the video now and try to answer this question. Can you think of a reason why there might be the most hummingbirds in Ecuador and the least hummingbirds in Chile and Canada? Remember that many of the hummingbird species that we may see in one area actually migrate to another area, so some of these hummingbird species are shared. One reason that Ecuador might have the most hummingbird species is that many of the shared migratory species fly through Ecuador when they're moving north and south. Another reason is that the weather stays pretty constant throughout the year, so there are always flowers for the hummingbirds to feed on. Now that you know more about hummingbirds, it's time to go out and look for them. But do you know which hummingbirds you can see where you live? If you live in the Willamette River watershed in the state of Oregon, the 2 common hummingbird species that you'll see are the rufous hummingbird and the Anna's hummingbird. If you live in the Laja River watershed in the central and northern part of Guanajuato in Mexico, there are 11 common species of hummingbirds. reached the end of the video. I hope you learned more about hummingbirds today. Now take out your paper where you wrote down the 3 things that you knew about hummingbirds at the beginning of the video and write down 3 more things that you learned about hummingbirds. See you later!